And for more on the Asian Games, Wang Dong joins us. He is a sports journalism professor at Shanghai International Studies University. Always great to see you.
Likewise, Elaine.
Well, Professor, a very successful Asian Games, especially for host country China. What has stood out to you over these last several days, some of the highlights, and what have we learned from Team China?
I guess Team China has really, as a host nation, is showing the world that what they can do, especially on the continent of in the continent of Asia, is for right now, because of the fact that they are. They've been preparing for this event, for this extravaganza for many years, and especially they were, particularly given the fact that they were ready last year. However, the whole games were delayed due to the obvious reason, and they would like to demonstrate how much they can do after Beijing and after Guangzhou, and when the events, when the games were held, respectively, years ago in Beijing and Guangzhou rather. So that's why they would like to really galvanize by using this opportunity the whole nation to really get more involved in sports, because after all, sports can really show in many aspects your tenacity, your really shall we say your inspiration, and in many aspects it is very, very inspiring.
Yeah, getting that next generation ready for the future. This competition, the Asian Games, pretty big for esports on the international stage. Do you think that's boosted its chances for an addition to potentially the next Olympic Games, as it's being discussed as we speak as a sideline event for now?
It is still very, very debatable. Of course, this is really the test ground for the participants to get involved in this sport. But I think overall, it is very, as I mentioned, there are pros and cons, there are issues there that need to be really solved. But I think it is a great start to let people know that actually younger generation, in addition to being able to participate in the track and field or athletics, swimming pool, they can compete. Also, they are interested in shall we say smart games and so forth. This is after all their interest. If you want to really get more people to be on board, to be involved in sports, perhaps we need to consider e-gaming as well, and at an international level, more than just in Asia, perhaps in the rest of the world.
Of course, we want a little preview. What do you think we'll see at the closing ceremony for the Asian Games? And what would China's last message to the international sporting community be?
Really, again, they would like to send out a message that Asia is united and that Asia is ready to be, part of the world. And at this time, on this particular occasion, we have really been showing that what we can do, what we can deliver. In some of the categories, for example, in swimming, in weightlifting, and others, and Asia has been doing very well. And if you talk about their results, if you talk about performances, they really delivered effectively. And they still would like to let the world know that we are contributing to this Olympic family. And of course, as the host nation, particularly in Hangzhou as the host city, they would like to showcase again, we would like to finish everything on a high note, in style, if you will.
Well, I was going to just piggyback off that and ask you quickly, Hangzhou has hosted big events before. Talk about the venues. Will we see something big in the future? Will we see Hangzhou on the map with what it's done so far?
Well, with the facilities around, also with the facilities available now, Hangzhou definitely can make a lot of, shall we say, noise there in this world by hosting more events. We're talking about perhaps high-level year-ending WTA finals in the future as well. We're talking about many other world championships. We're talking about many other individual sports events as well. Yeah, you definitely would like to utilize the facilities, utilize the enthusiasm you've already aroused, to the world and from Hangzhou. And people there are really, really up and about, if you will.
All right, exciting, coming to an end very soon. Wang Dong from Shanghai, thank you so much for joining us as always. We appreciate your deep insight. Thank you.
Pleasure.